Well, the surge in crime we're seeing has even hit the wealthiest neighborhoods in the country. According to the Los Angeles Times, violent crime in Beverly Hills is up 23% in the last 2 years. The owner of a local skateboard shop telling the Times he's never seen anything like it. In the last 2 years, his store has been broken into 3 different times. Well, let's welcome back our panel, Democratic strategist and former Obama advance man, Robin Biro. Also, Morgan Zegers is back. She's the founder of Young Americans Against Socialism, and journalist Siraj Hashmi is here, co-host of the Habibi Brothers podcast and creator of The List. Welcome back.
Thank you.
All right, Robin, I'm going to start with you again because it's crazy to see what's going on in these cities. It's getting increasingly worse. We're hearing from the White House that this is really due to COVID. That's where it stems from. Your reaction to that?
There's no doubt that COVID has played a significant role in this because the economy has been down internationally, all across the world. But we're seeing spikes in crime here in the suburbs, too. I'm in the suburbs of Atlanta, Georgia. I just ran for mayor here. I was shocked to read the FBI crime statistics to see that here what seemed like a pretty safe neighborhood. We stood in the bottom third of all cities in the United States. And it's hard to fathom, but it's happening all across the country, and it's definitely creeping into the suburbs. So it's a significant problem, Lindsay.
Yeah. You know, Morgan, we even had the home of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills being broken into, the fatal shooting of 81-year-old Jacqueline Avant in her Beverly Hills home. It's interesting because some of these Democratic cities, you know, they saw such terrible things happen during COVID, but now this, people don't like to be around a place where they feel threatened constantly and they're always having to watch their six. Do you think that we see a mass exodus from these cities even greater than we have?
I do. I think we're going to continue to see people leaving, especially now that their lives are on the line. And this really has nothing to do with COVID policies. And I agree that with what Robin said, but when we talk about the basic security and safety of the people, that when you encourage criminals to continue this behavior and you don't put an end to it and you don't encourage them to have a different way of life, you're going to continue to see a rise in crime. For me, I interview a lot of survivors from socialism, and like I said, I run Young Americans Against Socialism in the last segment. All of our interviews are at fightsocialism.org. But when we interview people specifically from Cuba and Venezuela, they talk about how when they got to America, one of the first things they noticed is that they can do things like freely take a cell phone call out in public without having somebody snatch their phone or immediately put a gun to their head to take their belongings. And that was that basic sense of security and safety that they felt being a new American. And it's unfortunate to see that go down in American cities now.
You know, Suraj, something I've noticed interesting is the media can't avoid this anymore. It's so blatant. It's so out there. It's affecting small businesses, large businesses. But I also think of the worker who might be afraid to go in every day because they don't know what's going to happen. Are they going to get robbed? Is their life in danger? We saw what happened to the police officer who was protecting them, passed away in California. So are we going to see an outcry from businesses to say something has to be done?
Well, Lindsay, we haven't seen any accountability on the media, and they set a terrible precedent in summer of 2020 following the murder of George Floyd, in which violent unrest went on throughout the country, and they just called it mostly peaceful. You had it in Minnesota, where basically entire city blocks have been burned down. You had it in Kenosha following the police shooting of Jacob Blake, and the violence just never stopped. And as soon as polling suggested that endorsing sort of these protests that turned into riots was working unfavorably for the poll numbers, that's when they changed their tune. So unless the public actually has a problem with it, meaning that people amplify these stories and show just how messed up it is living in some of these inner cities with the rising crime rate. I mean, Philadelphia's numbers, they just exceeded, I think, double of what the murder rate was, or homicide rate was in 2020 and 2019, almost combined. It's just, it's insanity.
It has been interesting to see. I will say I have noticed these smash and grabs, they have been covering them. I do want to switch topics because we had former Empire actor Jussie Smollett. He's back to the witness stand today in his own defense after telling jurors yesterday that claims he staged the anti-gay racist attacks on himself were 100% false Robin, how's this case going to go? I know a lot of people are watching it. It's had some interesting twists and turns.
Oh gosh, Lindsay, this is embarrassing. I'm an openly gay man, and I forgot that he was openly gay himself. And I just want to say, can we maybe revoke his gay card? I want my toaster back. I don't think this is going to go that well for him. Everyone's, of course, presumed innocent in a court of law, but this doesn't look well for him at all. And he needs to be made an example of. If he is in fact guilty, which I suspect that he is, I think they need to throw the book at him, to be honest, and stop this from happening again to someone else.
Morgan, your take.
Yeah, I first of all agree with Robin. They've got to throw the book at him to set a precedent that you can't behave like this. And you can't waste so many taxpayer dollars and resources from the government when we're going through so many hard things right now. I think it really just rubs salt in the wound with everything we have going on in the country. But speaking of everything that's going on in the country, a lot of the stuff over the last 2 or 3 years, Americans, even though we haven't exactly been the best lately, and it kind of makes you seem like there's no common sense anymore in America. I think at the end of the day, average Americans can look at something and say, sounds sketchy, you know, that just doesn't add up. And this was one of those moments that really brought a lot of people together because they just said, something doesn't add up here. I think you're trying to use division in our country for your own personal benefit. So that was really frustrating, and I think it was hopeful for me because a lot of people finally were like, nope, I'm not going to believe what the media is pushing on this.
Speaking of the media, Siraj, I want to get your take on this because Jussie also said under oath yesterday that during the investigation into his case, he received a text from none other than CNN's Don Lemon to allegedly warn him that people didn't believe, that the police didn't believe his story. The fact that there is a news personality texting him personally to warn him of this in a case, I mean, to me, that is crazy to believe.
The connection between the elite in media and Hollywood, entertainment, and politics, it's pretty incestuous. And if you think about it, it's a big club and you ain't in it, as the late George Carlin said. And it just reminds us that, you know, if there weren't average people on social media who actually wanted to get back down to the truth and actually try to figure out exactly what happened, we probably would never have seen this day come where Jussie Smollett would be on trial for lying to police over a police report. And because of, obviously, his lies and him staging this attack, allegedly, of course, is that he took away police resources from people who were actually targeted, whether it be robberies, homicides, hate crimes, you name it. And honestly, it's pretty disgusting to see someone try to stage this. Every time someone stages a hate crime hoax, it's terrible because all it does is diminish the value of legitimate allegations of hate crimes. And unfortunately, you know, the only question I have is why? Why did he do it? And I don't think we're going to get that answer anytime soon.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have that question as well. We'll see how this case goes. We'll continue to follow it. Robin, Morgan, Siraj, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV because we're real news for real people.